Hello, I'm Joshua Kasaija, a student of BEAST at UTAM. Today I'm here to talk about the product life cycle. The product life cycle refers to the linear stages of a product. This refers to the criteria at which a product undergoes, that is its availability and acceptability and affordability before it reaches the market. The product life cycle undergoes through different stages. Basically, the first stage is the introduction stage. The introduction stage refers to at which the product is first introduced or launched onto the market for its availability for sale. At this stage, the introduction stage, the profit margins are very low due to high production costs and advertisement costs. The promotion and distribution costs are very high for so that the product to inform consumers about the product onto the market. For example, take an example of Techno Mobile. Let me use an example of Techno Mobile. It will have high production, advertisement and production costs. This is through billboard advertisements, open markets, TV shows, for it to introduce its products onto the market for consumers to get aware of its different phone models to the market. Then after the introduction stage, now we go to the growth stage. At this stage, the product sales are rapidly increasing and there is high attraction to the consumers. The main objective of the growth stage is there is high market share of the product that is introduced onto the market. At this stage, the product quality has to be improved. Then new features also on the product have to be improved. Then the models and have also to be improved. Then this, because there are new segments and struggle for the market share, and distribution channels are improved. You take an example of, for example, still the manufacturing companies of mobile phones. They have to introduce new different series and new different models every year in and out. So that means some of the companies have reached on that stage of the growth stage where now they're reaping higher profits because they're introducing more models, improving on their models and their quality. After the growth stage, now we go to the maturity stage. This is the stage where the products tend to slow down in sales, and the quality. At this stage, there is severe competition from different market segments. This is because there is selling of so many products onto the market. At the maturity stage, there is a lot of competition from different models. New companies tap into the market, into the unutilized market shares. At this stage, there is a lot of price wars, then head-to-head competition, then which leads to reduction into the quality of the product. You can take an example of, for example, Movit Herbal Jelly. There is a lot of competition of Movit with other production companies like Samona, where now there is cutthroat competition, where now there is reduction in prices of their products so that the consumers can continue to take in their products. So this limits their profit margin and sales return. Then the last final stage is the decline stage. This is the stage that is marked by low and rapid decline of sales of the product. This is due to new technology, advancements, and shift in consumer tastes and preferences. And then with increased competition, then there is a lot of cutting prices, then there is reducing on them advertisement costs. The decline is due to better solution, e.g. smartphones replacing the button phones. Thank you so much. Wait for the next episode about thank you so thank you so much. Wait for the next episode about another topic. Stay tuned to Joshua channel. Hello, welcome to episode 2. I'm Joshua Kasaija, student of BEAST at UTAM. Today we are talking about marketing management philosophies. Marketing management philosophies are philosophies used by businesses to guide their marketing efforts. Basically, this marketing concept relates to the philosophy a business uses to identify and fulfill the needs of its customers, benefiting both the customer and the company at large. Some philosophies may result into gain of the business, hence businesses prefer different philosophies. Some of these philosophies include the production concept. This concept works on assumption that consumers prefer a product which is inexpensive and readily available. This concept was got from Slay's law, which states that supply creates its own demand. Hence, companies focuses on producing a product and making sure it's available to customers everywhere. A low price may attract new customers, but the focus is just on the production and not on the product quality. This may result into decrease in sales if the product is not up to standards. This philosophy only works when the demand is more than the supply. You can take an example of mobile phone companies. For example, like KGTEL and Simi. The main focus is on producing more volume of phones rather than checking on the quality of the phones they are producing on market. Therefore, there are many factors which influence this the purchase decision of the customers. But basically, this affects them in the long run. The next concept is the product concept. This concept works on the assumption that customers prefer a product of greater quality and price, and the availability doesn't influence their purchase power and decision. Hence, most companies devote most of their time on developing a product of greater quality, which usually turns out to be so expensive. Since the main focus of the marketeer is the product quality, they often lose to fail to appeal to customers' demands driven by the factors like price, availability, and usage and usability. Most organizations focus on making more product improvements and upgrades to meet consumer satisfaction. You can take an example of iPhone. It's more focusing on its quality rather than the market. Another point is selling concept. Production and product concept both focuses on production, but the selling concept focuses on the market and actually the sale of the product. The selling concept focuses on making every possible sale of the product, regardless of the quality of the product or the need of the consumer. The main focus is to make money. This philosophy doesn't include building customer relations with the consumers. Hence, repeated sales are very low. Companies following this concept may even try to deceive their customers of the quality of their products, hence losing on some of the customers. You can take an example of Orange that lost maybe in the long run in Uganda due to lying to its customers of giving them high bundles and unlimited calls. So the next concept is the marketing concept. Selling concept cannot let the company last longer in the market. To succeed now in this 21st century, one has to produce a product that fulfills the needs of the consumers. Hence, emerge the marketing concept. This concept works on the assumption that consumers buy products which fulfill their needs. Businesses following this concept conduct researches, know about their customers' needs and wants, and come out with products to fulfill better than their competitors. By doing so, businesses establish a relationship between the company and the consumers. For example, MTN Mobile makes research about their product and services delivered to the consumers. For example, they know they get customer feedbacks about their data bundles and their airtime, so they make improvements and making more and giving other offers to their consumers, hence building a strong relationship between the market, between the consumers and the company. The last concept is the societal marketing concept. Adding to this concept, the philosophy focuses on the well-being, the needs, the wants, and the interests of the target market, society. The businesses or organizations focuses on how to fulfill the needs of its customers without affecting the environment, the natural resources, and only focuses on the society's well-being. This philosophy believes that every business is part of the society, hence should also partake in the social activities like eliminating poverty, illiteracy, and controlling explosives and population growth of the community. Basically, most of these companies are mainly the construction companies, mining companies, and other community and other organizations that work and businesses that work hand in hand with the societies to sell a product or a service to them. Thank you so much for watching. Wait for another episode. Thank you.